And we're live here at Haslett High School for this Class B semifinal matchup between the Haslett Vikings and the Williamston Hornets. I'm Josh with my partner Jake Boss. Jake, what are some things to see for the Vikings here tonight?
Yeah, we're looking at a good game here. Should be very close as Haslett won their first round playoff game and in pretty good fashion. So we'll see how this game plays out.
How will Williamston be affected with the losses of Paige Basor, Maddie Waters, and etc.?
Yeah, that's a tough blow to their team as they were very big contributors. And, you know, injuries like that where your top players are getting hurt can really make or break your team because it can really either pull you together or just completely shatter your confidence. And we'll see how it affected Williamston here.
As Lewis here trying to get something going. Basketball kind of runs in the Lewis family as Kenzie Lewis has a brother playing basketball at Hope University, helping them achieve their season goals. His latest guy I saw, he dropped 24 or something like that, so pretty impressive stuff.
For sure. Out of bounds there. Looks like Williamston will keep the ball. 24, Kenzie Lewis on the inbound.
Lewis. I think the main priority is going to probably get Poplowski, but going to be over and back. Not going to call a push foul.
Knocked away by Tegan Woodworth.
Nice defense there by the senior.
Great heads-up play.
Someone had a big performance last game for the Vikings is Ella McKinney. She really led the charges. Brooke Bradley can't get that shot to fall. So Lewis with the rebound. Lewis now on the charge. Kicks it to the corner, kicks it back out. Really no good. Poplowski.
Evie Poplowski. Two sisters. Allison, number 35, 13 being Evie.
So it's always good to have some sister connection there. That makes the bonding process a little easier.
Yeah, it's always fun to play in a team with your sibling.
As that foul goes on. Allie Shearer, her first, team first. Taylor Rawls, she can't get her three-pointer to fall. It's a little bit of a mismatch as down there as move and the jump shot no good. Green can't track it down. Another open shot for Douglas, can't get it. It's going to be Haslett ball as Poplowski, Allison Poplowski couldn't quite hold that down, standing at 6'2". She's going to be a main threat down low.
Yeah, you can already see her establishing her presence down there in the post.
Good defense there on Rawls' pass. Double teams McKinney. Down to Green. Green can't quite finish. Gets her own rebound. Bradley out to McKinney. McKinney for three. Can't connect. So Woodworth now.
Knocked away there by Ella McKinney.
Nice defensive presence and awareness by McKinney, who was our player of the game last time when the Vikings went to battle with Lansing Eastern. Vikings convincingly pulled that game away as Williamston got the first round bye, so this is their first game of the tournament. Big three from the corner by 23, Megan Douglas. Bradley from the corner, no good. You can tell this is going to be a high-intensity, big defensive matchup, I think. I think both teams are really solid on the defensive side, so I think this is going to be an intense matchup.
For sure.
I mean, our first basket comes at 4:30 left in the first quarter, so almost 4 minutes since her first bucket, but as Taylor Rawl picks up her first foul. Nice pump fake. No good by Poplawski as Green pulls down that rebound. Now Rawl. Kinney thought about it, gives it back out to Rawl. Rawl now resets. Woodworth had her share of 3-pointers last game too, as looks like Bradley's gonna take a few steps there, as probably another turnover. So Lewis thought about 3, kicks it to the corner. Almost good, fight for the rebound as looks like Green and Evie Poplawski gave into a little. That's gonna be a jump ball, Viking ball, as Sophie Hall and Emma Campbell check in.
Sophie Hall and 22, Emma Campbell.
And you love to see that if you're Williamston's coach. Gotta love the hustle.
So with the low score of 3-0. Hall throws that pass away. Up to Lewis. Lewis for 3, can't connect. So no team really feeling it for right now. That 3-point shot, and it's good, right in her face. Nice job by Evie Poplawski. That's going to force the Vikings to take a timeout with the score 6-0. Williamston, about 3:44 left in the first quarter. We'll be right back here watching a Haslett Media production.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
We're back here, first quarter action of this Class B semifinal game. Winner of this game will take on Fowlerville in the district championship. So a lot on the line here for both teams, as Williamston trying to end out a sad season with injury after injury, as Brooke Bradley gets to travel there, but Williamston devastated by injury all season as their main star and Western Michigan commit Maddie Waters out with injury.
See if Kenzie Lewis can step up and kind of fill that void.
It's the foul. It's going to be on the floor. It looks like it's going to be on Campbell.
And the foul, 22, Emma Campbell, her first, team second.
So to the corner, Shearer. Another 3 for her. Shearer gets that one to fall. Hornets up 9-0 now. Keeping Haslett scoreless throughout this whole entire first quarter. Hall gets it. Nice passing. Haslett driving. And Campbell is going to be swatted away. Williamston now on the push. Back out. Bobowski thought about it. And he knocked away. It's going to be Haslett ball.
Yeah, and Haslett's just having a tough time right now figuring out this Williamston defense.
Do you think they're going to be able to score this first quarter?
Doesn't seem like it so far. Looks like Williamston's just doing a little 2-1-2 defense. And point guard that just went out, Emma Campbell, looked a little timid to shoot from the top of the key.
So Rawls going to take a shot. And she got a three-point attempt. Good for Taylor Rawl. Pass to Lewis. Lewis now being guarded by Rawl.
Looks like Williamston's gonna try to hold out to get the last shot at the quarter.
As Hall playing good defense. Lewis with Rawl. This is Hall on her at the top of the key. I think you're right. I think they're just gonna wait for the last shot.
Hall trying her best to force her to make a move or a pass, but
there's no foul going to be called there. It's jump ball, it'll stay Hornet ball.
good defensive effort by Sophie Hall there.
Number 3, Sophie Hall, her first, team's third. Checking in for the Vikings,
So it'll be her
24,
first.
Courtney Stahler.
Courtney Stahler checks in. Lewis, nice pass outside, and it's good. Nice last second shot by Allison Pomplowski to end the quarter as the Hornets held the Vikings to 3 points that entire first quarter. We'll see if we can see more offense from the Vikings as we return for second quarter action. School sports safety, the safety of our kids while playing school sports, that was an all-time high. Better equipment, better coaching, better health education, and better playing rules make the environment as safe as it can. Learn more about the aspects in safety in school sports by visiting the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the values of educational athletics. As we get ready for second quarter action here, the Hornets on an 11-3 run to start off this game. I think things are looking pretty good for them. I think holding Haslett to only 3 points all quarter there, as it's like Stahler's going to be called for the whistle.
Yeah, rough quarter for Haslett. Not often you see a team just be held to 3 points in the whole 8-minute quarter, but great defensive effort by Williamston to keep them at 3.
As Stahler picks up her first, team fourth. Let's see, can't make that for one. And the second free throw, good by Borobowski.
Makes the deficit 9 points for Haslett.
Telling our cameraman a little to have to move out of the way. Woodworth now. McKinney can't finish on the easy layup there. Pressure though by the Williams defense.
Can't waste good opportunities like that, Josh. When you have an easy layup right there, you got to capitalize.
Especially in a big game like this, with season on the line.
It can make the difference between the win and the loss.
That three in the face of McKinney is no good, but followed up by Poplowski. She's going to be headed to the line.
Viking foul on 32, Olivia Green, her first, team's fifth.
It's going to be
On the line for a pair.
first foul on Olivia Green. That's a play you don't want to have picking up early fouls. She might be the key role for the Vikings down the stretch.
Yeah, with Amanya Baker out, our 6'2" post player that we relied on pretty much all year. She's only a sophomore. She's out with her torn ACL, and it's time for Olivia Green to step up, and I don't know if she'll be able to continue to do that with this foul trouble.
I believe that's her third torn ACL, so taking a little bit of hit there. Falcon gives it to Rawl. Rawl's going to try another corner three, no good. Be on the floor, foul on Woodworth for that offensive rebound.
Hornet foul.
Oh, looks like that's going to be on the Hornets.
Her first, team's second.
Abby Rancor.
Entering for the Vikings, 11, Anna Holman. For the Hornets, 23, Megan Douglas.
So Mike lose that ball, so it'll be Williamston ball here. Vikings aren't shooting well tonight.
Looks like the Haslett coach right there was frustrated with the lack of foul right there.
From two, the Haslett Vikings are shooting 0% from three. They're only shooting 20. Jumper there, nothing air there for Megan Douglas. Hit 1-3 earlier now. Misses that one. So McKinney now. Top of the key, kicks it to Green. Green's gonna try a three, can't connect. McKinney, good defense there. It's Lewis now driving up the court. Corner out about the three. Shearer, nice block there. And Mike sparks some momentum as Green's gonna try the shot, and it's nothing but net. A little bit of offense flowing off the big defense play.
You see why it's so essential for Green not to get in foul trouble, as she's a big part of their team
Big part of their offense.
and defense.
Almost not over there. So Lewis, Woodworth on her. Deep three, oh wow. Allie Shearer. So Shearer, deep three there, but puts the Hornets up a win. Stalker three, no good.
Haslett kind of living and dying by the three right now, so they can finally put some down.
And it's important for them to get down low. Passing here, no good. Hits the front of the rim as Lewis follows up for two. See, not looking so good here for the Vikings. They're down 18-5. Force has it to call a timeout. A message from the MHSAA. You can be a referee as long as we have these games. We'll always need officials. People staying involved in sports really work hard every day. Give back to our. Let's give them the reserve. Better yet, why don't you become one? Visit the MHSAA website for more information. There's help wanted. Just whistle. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the values of educational athletics.
Oh my God.
The Vikings try somewhat of a comeback here. Down 13 to the Hornets and having some tough shooting struggles early on.
Yep, and a little bit of an offensive drag here. It's kind of been a problem all year for the Vikings, just in general.
Almost turned over, but Woodward grabs it. I think this Williamston defense is really causing Vikings some trouble as McKinney draws the foul.
Yeah, they're scrappy and tenacious. As a coach for Williamston, that's exactly what you're looking for. As a coach for Haslett, that's what you dread when you come to play opposing teams.
The winner of this game will be taking on Fowlerville in the district championship game, trying to make their way to regionals. Allison Probalski picks up her first foul, team fourth. Big for having Haslett host districts this year, so always have the home crowd. As McKinney gets her 2-point shot to fall. How big do you think the home court advantage plays out for Haslett?
Well, being that it does help, being that the students are more likely to come and show out. As you can see, we have a big student section here. But Williamston being closed, they do have a good crowd here, so should be pretty even crowd.
Last time these teams played, Williamston looked pretty healthy, as that's the game Maddie Waters actually went down. It was versus Haslett, so McKinney drive in. That's another 2 for McKinney. She's got 4 tonight. So Haslett starting to make a little bit of a comeback. Haslett only down still digits now.
Steal there by Woodworth.
Nice job there. McKinney pulls up, no good, gets her own rebound. Boblowski with the block. They want to have a jump ball. It's going to be Viking ball, as it looked like Abby Rackor is checking back in for the Hornets. Bradley now.
Getting caught up there.
It's going to force another jump ball, so I know it's like the refs are going to talk about it a little.
Haslett crowd definitely upset with that call. You can hear the fans getting a little rowdy.
This is a big crosstown rivalry, so it's going to be a jump ball. So after the Haslett jump ball, Lewis walked the court. Big 3-point shot there by Rancourt. Gets that 3-pointer to fall. That's her first points. Green with a little bit of a wild shot there. What do you like from Haslett so far, Dave?
Well, great Euro there by Kenny Lewis. As I was saying, though, it's been tough for Haslett right now. They're just not getting the ball down, and they're not making those shots fall. They're only 25% from 2-point and 14% from 3-point range compared to Williamston, who's 50%. So they just got to get those shots to fall.
As Problowski picks up her second, that could be big down the stretch. Look at Williamston bench, they got 3 people coming off of it.
Yeah, if they can get them in foul trouble, it should help them out significantly.
Problowski, only 1 point tonight, but her sister, Evie Problowski, already has 6 points, and she's shooting pretty good a percent from the floor. As it's going to be a jump ball. Cool, the coach. Not the happiest guy in the world over there. Already got that timeout before the jump ball. McKinney's pass deflected. going to call a foul. Looks like it's going to be on McKinney.
Williamston's continually tracking these players in corner. They have no option but to just jump up and throw it wildly. Haslett needs to make some better decisions, pass the ball around a little more instead of getting caught up in a corner.
And this Williamston defense getting the heads of some Haslett players real quick.
Sure.
The press there is Williamston, but they're easily going to be able to break that. Away by Campbell's shot. So 1:20 left in this opening first half. The Vikings quest for double-digit points now. As this Williamston defense looking strong early on. As Hall getting into it a little. Koblowski and Hall. Getting a little scruffle there for the jump ball. It's going to stay Williamston. And it's going to be Viking ball as another turnover for the Hornets. What have you seen so far from the Hornets here tonight, Jake?
Yeah, they're shooting well. There's those mid-range shots to fall, as well as good post play from Koblowski. And three-point range of 50%, which is huge. If you can hit a lot of three-pointers, it's tough to beat.
So under a minute now remaining in the first half as Holman, or Haslett's three-point shooter, James McKinney driving. She's going to be fouled going to the
on the floor.
Hornet foul, 24, Kenzie Lewis, her first.
So that's Lewis's first foul. Team sixth. Right at the Green for two.
Now with 4 points.
So that's the deficit down 12 now. I think this could be a completely different game if Haslett didn't get such a rough start.
Yeah, 2 points in the first half. Turnover there by Williamston.
Entering for the Vikings, 24,
As Courtney Staliker checks in here for the Vikings. The ball movement. As that shot is up and it's no good.
Campbell there went for the buzzer beater and just not get it to fall. So we'll see if Haslett can recover from this 12-point deficit coming second half.
As the Hornets lead at 23-11. A message from the MHSAA. Keep up with everything MHSAA on social media. Look us up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube for tournament updates, of announcements, and high school sports news from around the state. It's the best way to cover the MHSAA every day. Message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, spreading the values of educational athletics. We'll be back here live for second half action as Haslett tries to climb back this game. We'll be back here correction.
Hi, my name is Dan Suda, professional football player and Michigan native. Being born and raised in Michigan, I want to see all Michigan students succeed. Paying for college barrier, that's why I've teamed up with My Student Aid to help tackle the cost of college. My Student Aid helps students and families in Michigan with affording college, with scholarships, grants, and also college savings programs. See how they can help you today by visiting michigan.gov/MyStudentAid. Together, we can help make college accessible, affordable, and achievable.
Well, we keep wondering if either team is going to get a little separation here. 5 points, 7 points. We don't see it. Kuiper takes it. Oh, a great block by Blake. Wow, he had a great angle. Blake had the athleticism to put it down.
Got to make better play than that. He knows it too. Superb defense. Blake protecting the Buccaneers basket.
Under 3 minutes to go in the third. 6-point Clarkston lead. Warrior. Beautiful find.
How did he see it? I don't know. Clarkson caps a brilliant season. Nice pass by Foster Lawyer. This is the play of the game, brought to you by Jets Pizza. He had 29 points.
He also had 3 assists, 5 rebounds. Here he comes down the lane looking for it, and they have to, it's almost turned over. Out on the wing for 3. This is a triple try, miss, 9 seconds, tapped around. Ludington still has it out front. They'll have to launch soon. This is for the win. Yes! Ludington is on to the championship. Unlikeliest of comebacks during regulation. And a 3-point, the Hornet overtime. Ludington wins it.
Unbelievable. That's it.
Crossover by Oliver. Now he'll square up for a 3. Oh, a flush. Romy leaves on a miss.
Wow. That is a softball and goes above the rim, above everyone to slam that home.
It's like the game above the rim. Keep an eye on him. He went on the other end.
He went where nobody else could go. So this shot, when you talk about second effort, young players, here it is right here. I can see that shot was going to go in and don't box him out. Here's what happened. The Romans go to the play above rim. Not only did he give it to the offense, but the same kind of effort on defense coming up with block shots.
Here comes the inbound from Krasinski. You better hurry this in. He'll get it in to Bilski. Bilski with 4. Got it ahead. Underneath. Ball lost. Double clutch. That's going to out. And it's good.
No! That's it. Good count.
That will count.
Good count. Are you serious?
They will go to replay.
That's good count.
We'll see. Oh my goodness. Here it comes. To the floor. Lost ball. Let's watch 1 second.
That's
good.
That's good. That's good.
And Powers North Central will win this game.
That's good.
Official give it the official review. Here it comes. Basket's good. Powers North Central wins it.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Did we, you know, Seth Polfish he made the bucket. He was hands on that like, I don't believe it.
From the side to pump fake it.
Hi, my name is Dan Suda, professional football player and Michigan native. Being born in Michigan, I want all Michigan students to succeed. Paying for college can be a barrier. That's why I've teamed up with My Student Aid to help tackle the cost of college. My Student Aid helps student families in Michigan with affording college, with scholarships, grants, and also college savings programs. See how they can help you today by visiting michigan.gov/MyStudentAid. Together, we can help make college accessible, affordable, and achievable.
Shelby Morrow at the line, the #1 scorer for the Raiders, around 11 points per game. Bit offside, very strong player at 5'7". The drill won't go, but an offensive putback. And that was Bree Curry. So Flush getting on the offensive glass, and now 5-point advantage.
Berger in transition, gets in the lane, hits underneath the Betty Clark, and she's a back-to-back bucket for the Lady Wildcat.
They have shot the ball phenomenally well as a group. All day, all night.
Oh, she's fearless. Destiny opens up the lead and takes the biggest margin at 17.
And then Destiny Pitts has been real money throughout this game. Love that hugging on the floor. Love it.
Of any zone is the inability to find a player to box out. Freeland's going to have to make a decision. Another turnover, the 19th of the game.
Rajane Wells, double clutch, lay-in good. Rajane Wells leads all scorers with 13.
Another turnover.
With the foul.
Hustle by Rajane Wells, and then she's with that hustle with layup. By control, good work with not traveling.
Here's the inbound. Worth picked up her dribble. Across the timeline. Worth into the corner. And a specially headed block down out of 3. 4 seconds left. What a play by Shalana Wegner.
Look, I'm in the corner and I see hands over mouths. I see hands over hearts. This is nerve-wracking. That block clear off the hand. Takes it right.
Third foul. McKinney now. Sorry for the technical difficulties we experienced there. Looks like the mic set wasn't working properly, so back live as the Hornets lead at 26-12. We have a foul there.
I believe the call was a travel. And the fans in the Haslett bench are not too happy about that call there, right there, Josh.
They want to see their season be cut short now. Most of these girls expected there to get it to the district championship game. As shot there, good by Douglas. She's got 8 points on the night. Williams going to run away a little here.
I think both of these teams have a really good chance to beat Fallowville in that district championship too.
Well, Smith dropping 26 last game. Big help from Updike. I think those are the two people you got to watch out for most on.
Yeah, you got to key in on Smith. She's the tallest player on the team at 6'1" and leading scorer as well.
I think that could present Olivia Green with a good matchup versus her, or also I think Evie Poplowski could also play a really good game with her. I think Williamston has an advantage.
Yeah, Poplowski though has a little bit of slower feet, so I don't know if she'll be able to contain Smith from the outside, or she is dangerous from the three-point range.
That's true. She was hitting last game. If we take a look at that game, I think Fowlerville really did a good job at shutting down everyone last game.
On the Sexton roster. As we resume play here. A little water on the lower on the Williamston bench.
We've had that happen in both games now.
Yeah.
Some water on the court.
Kenzie Lewis to inbound. Haslett is pressing here.
Trying to some sort of defensive stop. I think they field Haslett when he started, like, I think a couple here, maybe a 2 in a row. I think like a big defensive block really was big and key for that. So I think they can get a big defensive. I think that will really feel a momentum around the world.
For sure, you momentum in this big games.
As McKinney is called for the carry.
And there's nothing bigger killer of momentum than turnovers.
There he does ruin all momentum right there. Lewis driving.
See if the freshman Emma Kell will be able to contain Kenzie Lewis.
That is a good matchup there. Lewis, 6'10", sophomore, so I think it's going to be hard to see if Campbell can contain her. .5'10", my bad. You think of a 6'10" guard on the court.
Lewis with the ball now.
As it down 28-12. Not looking too pretty as the open three first year. Can't connect his. Williamston will down the wrong rebound. It's going to be off campus. It'll stay Williamston ball.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest, Josh. I expected a closer game than this.
I think most of us did. I didn't think Williamston would come out as energized as they did. I mean, only allowing 3 points in that first quarter. Pretty impressive.
Sure. They can get fire under belly there. See if they can get a little comeback going. Out of bounds there.
I think if Baker's in the game, I think this is a whole different game. I think it's a much closer. I think Vikings are either tied or down by 2.
For sure. Peplowski is a big presence in the post, standing at 6'2". Anya Baker 6'2", maybe even 6'3". I definitely like that matchup a lot better than Olivia Green on Peplowski.
I think Baker's just physically bigger, so I think that'd be for her. I mean, you've seen some of the posts. I think you've seen Bradley and McKinney more down low than Green lately.
You can trust Baker a lot more in the post to get a bucket.
That was kind of their go-to all season, but out.
For sure.
And you can kind of say the same about Maddie Waters on the other side, too. I mean, playing Division I basketball next year, I think that's a huge thing, averaging 22 points.
Yep. But these other players like Peplowski sisters and Scherer have done a really great job. And Kenzie Lewis done a really great job at stepping up and filling that void. We weren't sure if we were going to see it, but done a great job.
As we're back, have a foul there. Woodworth, I think, got her on the.
Has a foul for T. Woodward.
Her first, team's third. And for one of these teams, it'll be last time playing high school ball for their seniors.
Very true. Very sad. It's always sad to see the seniors leave on such a sour note. Foul on Campbell there. That's 4th foul.
She has one more to give. That's a lot of fouls.
Still 11 minutes to play here.
Number 11, Hannah Holman.
So she'll go to the bench as Hannah Holman checks in.
Hannah Holman can be a big 3-point threat if she can start hitting, as that's going to travels to turnover as Douglas walked with it.
And then for the Vikings, 24, Courtney Stodger. And checking in for the Hornets, 5, Abby Rancor.
As Rangor checks in for the Hornets and Stoliker goes in for the Vikings.
McKinney bringing up the court.
McKinney driving. McKinney lost it from behind. Well, now Boblowski.
And the Viking struggles continue.
I just haven't seen that same offense all last game from the Vikings where they're hitting all sorts of three-point shots. But again, that was Lansing Eastern, and this is a lot better team. But
definitely, and that's the problem with such a one-dimensional team now with Baker out. You really live and die by the three. So if not hitting threes, you're in trouble.
they do seem to rely on the three-point shot a lot more.
Slowski.
Is that free throw? So say this is a pretty packed house for this game, and both teams relatively close.
Yep. Good amount of fans for each team.
As Pobrowski's able to knock down the second one, and that extends the Williamston lead 29-12 now. $17-point lead now.
As you can see, Haslett's doing a little five-out offense where they just keep every single player outside the three-point line, just pass and cut, as to having an inside post player that you can pass to and get good outside looks as a double inside player.
I think it's a lot of trying to get McKinney to work down low. I think she's their main player. They're trying to work into the offense. As Green goes after the shot, she's going to be fouled on the way up. As
yeah, McKinney only with 5 points this game, and that's uncharacteristic for her. She's usually up in the high teens.
On the line for 2 shots, Olivia Green.
as only 3 players have scored for the Vikings. McKinney has 5. Rawl has 3 and Green has 4. We look for the Hornets. They have 6 people scoring for them, so scoring a little bit divided up more. So Megan Douglas leads it with 8 points for the Hornets. And then it goes Ellie Shear with 6. Kenzie goes with 4 down that one. Home now playing defense on Lewis. Lewis driving. 2 shots coming here. Kenzie Lewis. I think Lewis has been outstanding today.
Definitely.
Not putting up crazy numbers, but I think she's been a big presence on defense and just creating open shots for other people.
Yeah, only with 4 points, but she's doing all the little things right. If you can do all the little things right in a game like this, it means so much. It'll eventually add up and give you that W.
So there's 3 seniors on this team. That's many people thought this would be a state championship team. Completely happy. This is going to be a really scary team. One's ranked in the top 10 in Michigan for women's basketball. I mean, this was a very scary team when they were completely healthy, but injuries just decimated them all season.
Yeah, and they're showing that they're not done yet right here. Even with their two you could argue best players out, they're showing they're still going to try to make a run at this thing.
Lewis on the line for the 1-and-1.
I think it's going to be hard for this Williamston team to make a state playoff run, but they're playing like they are now. I think they might have no problem.
Definitely.
We're a few years back, Williamston, the guys team made it to the state finals, led by Kenzie Lewis's older brother, Riley Lewis. Made it to the state semis and lost there as Williamston trying to get back to that same spot. Remember, not that long ago, the Vikings were actually in champion 2015.
Yep, that was a team. I remember. They had
real big shooting threats, and there was some height on that team too. So that was a pretty good team right there we had. And I think that's what sort of Williamston could have been earlier this year without all the injuries, kind of like that team. Really good shooting, shares the ball, has that team-first mentality. So fully healthy Williamston's team. I see them in the state championship, but now it's just all these injuries, I don't know. It's a 20-point game now.
Questionable call there as Williamston's given possession.
I don't know about that call, but can't argue.
Looks like Haslett will be pressing. Let's see if Williamston can successfully break it.
Lewis now working on Hall. I think Hall's playing pretty good defense here too.
For sure, she just doesn't quit.
Big block by Woodworth there is. Gonna be a jump ball, but also we're gonna have a foul. As Lewis picks up her third, team fourth. As Courtney Stoliker checks in here for the Vikings now. A minute left in this third quarter. Woodworth trying to get on the scoreboard. McKinney inside, nice move from low. She's got 7 now. Pobluski, easy 2 points for her down there. And this game might just be going to be hung back, actually with only 8 minutes and 20 seconds left. I don't know.
Yeah, Haslett's going to have to play pretty perfect. They need a lot of quick defensive stops and turn them into transition buckets.
As Woodworth heads to the line, shooting 2. Back in the first.
So the starter's back in now for Haslett. Haslett only shooting 8% from three-point range.
They have struggled immensely as Raw with the only three-pointer tonight. Like you said, one-mention kind of team.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard when you have a post presence that can give you the reliable bucket whenever you need them. You know you can count on them.
There's about 5 seconds left now. Needs to get up a shot. Going to be fouled on the way up. As Woodworth called on a questionable call, they allow the Haslett fans didn't quite agree. Rita now at the line. Can't connect on the first one.
Checking in for Williamston, 5, Addie Raincourt.
Raincourt now checks in. Can't on either. Green put down. Have to heave it up there and they poked away. So that'll end the third quarter. As the Vikings lead at 36-16. We'll be right back for fourth round. You're watching Haslett Media Production.
Today, we'd like to talk about the basketball rules point of emphasis for this season. Nationally, there is a concern about lack of enforcement for intentional fouls, especially at the end of the game. An intentional foul is contact that neutralizes an opponent's obvious advantage. Contact is not a clear attempt to play the ball, or when contact is an intentional foul, it is not solely judged on the severity of the act. Intentional fouls are either strategic to stop the clock or otherwise tactically done against an opponent. The foul could be innocent in severity or excessive in intensity and force. Regardless, they are all intentional fouls and should be called as such. To learn more about basketball rules and point of emphasis for the season, please visit the MHSAA website.
We are back to the action here in the fourth quarter of this MHSAA semifinal game.
As it looks like the Hornets are 8 minutes away from making it to the district championship. Underneath the basket shot, no good, as another foul. As already up to 10 fouls already. As Poplawski
Could hurt making the them too when they're maybe trying to get some quick foul to stop the clock. It's a double bonus already for Williamston.
Let's say Williamston holds on to this 20-point lead. I think you're looking at a great matchup between Evie Poplawski and Ellie Smith.
Definitely.
From Fowlerville. I think that'll be a top matchup to watch Thursday.
They're pretty much evenly matched in height. But the one thing that I know is Smith does have an outside shooting range game, and I've not seen that for Poplawski here.
You were saying that, so it's interesting to see if she does go on the defensive side. I think Smith can handle her down low as Green hits the two-point shot. Sorry, deficit a little. Green pulls it down. Woodworth on the run. There, 2 shots come out. So I thought that could have been a jump ball possibly. They just held it a little longer, but that'll be 2 shots for Woodworth coming.
2 shots for Woodworth.
Lewis checks back in for the Hornets. Woodward now her shot, and it's no good. Rebound by Poplawski. Open shot there, and it's good. So we've seen a little bit of 3-point here from Poplawski. Maybe that'll make the matchup against Smith a little bit more exciting.
That was the sister, Evie Poplawski.
Oh, you said?
Sister.
Oh, I mixed them up.
13 being the.
I think then Smith and Evie Poplawski could be an also interesting match. I think you go either Poplawski's sisters.
That's true. They both have a good chance.
2 shots for Lewis.
Lewis heading to the line now. That foul goes on Rawl, her 3rd. That free throw no good. So the Hornets up by 20. Things aren't looking so pretty for the Vikings here.
Yeah, they've just you never really felt any, they haven't controlled the game at all. They haven't had any momentum. They haven't held any momentum for any period of time. Just been from behind the whole game.
That shot good by Taylor Rawl.
Deep 3.
Rawl hasn't been a big shooter all season, but she's launching that boy today. I think you like to see that as an easy 2-point for Poplawski. You're going to need a lot more 3 if he wants them back.
That being only the 2nd made 3 for Haslett.
Raw's 3-point attempt almost good.
As McKinney's trapped in the corner.
It's going to stay a Viking ball. Woodworth still trying to get on the scoreboard. Green pulls up for 2. So 18 points. 6. Poplawski and McKinney get into it a little, and a jump ball. It's going to be Horn ball.
We haven't seen a whole lot of Allie Shearer here in the second half. We'll see if they try to target her to get some points here.
It goes right to Shearer, so knocked down a couple of threes in the first half as Rawl gets the steal. Rawl easy 2. That shot 8 tonight. Could be her final high school game. She's really trying to make an impact on the scoreboard. She hasn't really done that all year. So it's good to see that from Rawl.
Following the Vikings, 20, Taylor Rawl.
As she picks up her 4th foul. She might go out some style by fouling out. You never know.
16 points deficit now for Haslett. As Lewis drains the first free throw.
Looks like coach is going to leave Rawl in the game as 2 point guards, Rawl and Hall, both have 4 fouls, I believe, or does Hall have 3? She might have 3.
I believe Hall has 3, yeah. Haslett here has some egg motivation as well. They're playing their coach who is diagnosed cancer. See the team Baker shirts on the bench there, so their assistant coach right now is trying to lead their comeback.
You can see the guys and girls both wearing Team Baker shirts. I think the whole community really rallied around that. It's good to see.
Yeah, it's right to see. Dangerous there.
Poplowski to the corner. Shears gonna pull it. She can't connect. Woodworth pulls down the rebound. So we're under 5 minutes now left in the fourth quarter. Things are looking too bright for the Vikings.
And you gotta wonder what's going through the seniors' heads right now on Haslett, knowing that this could be their last game ever since things are looking too bright right now.
Down 18, I don't think the future's too pretty for this right now. Lewis, they make the press now. Browski earning the foul.
Looks like they're going to give it a technical.
So that's going to be a technical. Browski got 2 shots and Hornets ball afterwards.
Yeah, you could see a little bit of frustration with Woodworth there, just kind of grabbing her around the neck and pulling her down as she couldn't get the block.
Look at that WWE move right there. The John Cena takedown. It's just like Holman and Ranker's going to check back in as Bombowski's got one more coming in. It's going to be Hornet ball afterwards. Takes a little bit on the shot. And all worth it though. She cashes him out.
She likes to make way for it.
At the spec.
Looks like Shearer will be inbounding for the Hornets. See what play they draw up.
So the three-point attempt now, no good. Poplowski pulls it down right into Green. So we're all now on the attack, down by 20. 4:30 left to play here. The winner takes on Fowlerville in the district championship game.
He kind of getting trapped there in the corner.
Rawls three-pointer, no good. Pulled down by McKinney, but she's going to lose it going out of bounds. So it's going to be Williamston ball.
Entering for the Vikings, 3, Sophie Hall, and 24, Courtney Stoliker.
Sophie Hall and Courtney Stoliker check back in. I think this might be the final time they check into a high school game.
Yeah. Gotta be sad for him.
Yeah, that's why he's trying to get seniors. I think they'll get Tegan Woodworth back as soon as they can. Or did she foul out?
No, she did not foul out.
So, I don't know that technical foul. You got Rawl playing with 4 fouls. You got Hall playing with 3. So they want to get their special moment, checking out for the last time. They have to be a little careful. Lewis looks like kind of just toying around up top. Kicks it down low. Back out to Lewis.
Hasn't been about doubling her at the top. Otherwise, she'll just drain the clock right down.
Looks like Hall's going to pick up her 4th foul, so she's 1 away. Like another takedown wrestle move.
Foul 3, Sophie Hall.
Oh.
Second.
Apparently that's her second foul. I thought she had more than that. I thought she had 4 or 5. Is that first free throw good for Rancor? Rancor can't connect on the second one. Kinney pulls down the rebound. Kinney working, she loses it. Down to the floor, nice job by Pulowski getting the ball up now. Rancor, green on her. So sorry, Shear.
Same strategy here for Williamston, just kind of holding that ball, trying to see how much it can run the clock out before Haslett makes a move, either fouling or double teaming.
I think fouling would just be a wasted time at this point. I mean, you're doing a lot. I think it's just been a waste of clock. I mean, still put in effort, but I don't think a comeback. But I think I can almost for certain say that.
Yeah, as a player though, you're always
You always got to believe. As Williamston takes the timeout, so I think now 2:35 left. I think we can both say this game's probably over.
Yeah, most likely.
So if we look to the future, I think if we're correct, 48-27, I think the Vikings are gonna fall here at home. And I think we're gonna have a Williamston versus Fowlerville matchup for the district title, which I think will be a great game as we get to cover that tomorrow.
Definitely.
I think that's something to look forward to. Music really getting people into it. So 48-27, a minute, 2 minutes, 35 seconds remaining. Anchor in ball. Poplowski has 15 points today. I think she's put on quite a bit of a show.
Definitely, she's been a real contributor to this. What looks like a Hornets win.
And look, they're shooting 75% from the free throw. Kenzie Lewis shooting almost 88%. So overall, I think it's a good shooting day for them too. Both shooting around 67% from the field. And it's hard to lose when you got two of your best players playing at such a high level.
Yeah, they still won the outright district champion or division championship, even with their best players going down about mid-season.
So what an accomplishment for this team, as it looks like they're going to be moving on to compete for that district championship. I think coming into the season, Williamston really thought they had that kind of locked in the bag. I think to win their title with the talented roster they had, I mean, guys and girls both. I mean, if you look at the guys, they're having a great season.
For sure.
It looks like checking out now as the sophomores check back in.
As you can see, the emotional has a bench over there. Give those seniors one last hug.
The sophomore class, really all the people that got moved up coming in.
4 out of 5 players out there are sophomores, besides number 5.
Skylar Nozek for 3. She can't connect. She's the only freshman out there right now. Anna Bailey on defense, Noah Pawar. Just getting the, we just like to call them the sophomore, a little bit more playing time.
Yeah. Try to give them that experience for next year when they're going to be up there themselves trying to run at this district championship.
And you still got Baker and Green coming back next year. You got McKinney.
Yeah, I think next year will be a dangerous team.
Next year could be a really good year for women's basketball here at Haslett. And you're losing some big keys like Woodworth, Taylor Raw. I think you're losing some.
Sophie Hall with her defense.
I think you're missing some key components there, but overall, I think you have most of your team coming back.
I don't know if there. It's all batted away, but the foul's called. So we'll see some free throws here.
Williamston foul,
Nozek can't connect. It's just under a minute now. So all the seniors are checked out for their final time in high school, so I think now we just await.
Haslett's position now.
So Bailey, Nozek finds Martin now. Wanted to pull up.
30 seconds remaining.
At 3, no good. Tell her that was the shot she was looking for. So I think now the Hornets can just down the clock. It looks like they'll be advancing. Some big performances for Williamston as Poblowski with 15 points, Kenzie Lewis with 11. Those are the 2 double-digit scorers for them. And then Megan Douglas coming with 8 points. And look at the Haslett side, it was Olivia Green leading the charge of the Vikings.
Seconds left. Haslett with this.
Looks like that will be the game. So Williamston Hornets 48, the Haslett Vikings 27. So the district matchup is set. We'll have the Williamston Hornets taking on the Fowlerville Gladiators. And an intense matchup there for everyone here at Haslett Media Productions. I'm Josh, my partner Jake Bus. We'll catch tomorrow championship action here at Haslett Media Productions.